The 5 things I stopped doing after 70, and it changed my life. At 74, I don't need more to-do lists, more advice, or more pressure to stay positive. What I needed was to stop. Stop pretending. Stop forcing. Stop carrying the invisible weight I thought was just part of growing old. And that's when everything began to shift. Not because I added something, but because I quietly let go of 5 things. Things I thought were harmless, but were quietly draining the life out of me. If you're over 60 or you love someone who is, this may be the moment your heart has been waiting for. 1. I stopped saying yes out of guilt. I always said yes because saying no made me feel like a bad person. But over time, saying yes made me feel like I wasn't a person at all. For most of my life, I was the reliable one, the helper, the of course I'll do it friend. Even when I was exhausted, even when I was grieving, even when I was running on empty. At 72, I heard myself say yes to something that made my stomach twist. And in that moment, I whispered to myself, why am I doing this? That's when I started saying, let me get back to you. I gave myself permission to pause, to choose to say no with kindness but firmness. And you know what? I didn't lose people. I gained space. I gained peace. And for the first time in decades, I heard my own voice again. 2. I stopped eating. Late at night, I thought my bedtime snack was comforting, but it was quietly ruining my sleep and my mornings. I used to eat dinner around 7, then have a little something at 9. Just a bite, a cracker, maybe yogurt. I thought it helped me sleep. But I was waking up groggy. My stomach felt heavy. My mind was foggy until noon. Then my doctor said, give your body time to rest, not digest. So I tried eating earlier by 6, sure, and I gave up the bedtime snack. Within a week, something changed. I woke up lighter. I didn't hit snooze. My sugar was more stable. I actually looked forward to mornings again. Now, dinner isn't just a meal, it's a gift to my tomorrow self. 3. I stopped keeping things that made me sad. Letting go isn't just about routines. Sometimes it's about what's on your shelves and what's in your heart. After my husband passed, I kept everything: his shoes, his coat, his favorite mug still by the sink. I thought it was love, but it was grief, stretched into years. One day I sat down and asked, does this bring warmth or weight? I kept the love, the photo of us in the mountains, the letter he wrote before our first anniversary, but the coats, the shoes, the silence they carried, I let them go. And the air in my home shifted. It was like the light came back. Letting go didn't erase him. It made room for me to keep living. 4. I stopped watching the news before bed. What you feed your mind before sleep can become the mood you wake up in. For years, I watched the 10 o'clock news. I thought it kept me informed, but really, it kept me anxious. I'd go to sleep with wars in my mind, with politics and fear buzzing in my chest. Then one night, I turned it off. I lit a small lamp. I read a poem. I played soft music. That night, I slept fully. No nightmares, no racing thoughts. Now, my bedtime ritual is sacred. A warm cup of tea, a few lines in my journal, a reminder that the world can wait until morning. You deserve peace before sleep. You deserve silence that soothes, not noise that steals. 5. I stopped pretending I was fine. The bravest thing I did after 70 was tell the truth about how I felt. I stopped smiling when I wanted to cry. Stopped saying I'm okay when I was quietly breaking. I started talking to my daughter honestly. I joined a grief group. I called old friends and said 3 hard words. I miss you. At first, I was afraid I'd scare people away, but something else happened. They leaned in. They opened up. They thanked me. We laughed again. We cried sometimes, but most of all, we connected. At this stage in life, we don't need to prove anything. We've earned the right to be real. And being real is where healing begins. We spend so much of our lives trying to keep everything together, but sometimes the deepest strength is knowing when to let go. Let go of guilt. Let go of old habits. Let go of the weight we didn't even realize we were carrying. After 70, life doesn't have to be heavier. It can be lighter, freer, more honest. And if you recognize even one of these habits in yourself, then let this be your permission to change gently, lovingly, and in your own time. I'd love to know what's one thing you've stopped doing that brought you peace, or what's something you're still holding on to. Tell me in the comments. Your story might help someone else find the courage to let go. And if this video reminded you of someone you care about, please share it. Sometimes one soft voice is all someone needs to breathe again. Subscribe to Golden Life USA. Here we honor every stage of life with stories, with truth, and with quiet joy.